friends, so today I would like to discuss another important concept from C language, that is array of structures. Okay, so by seeing the title you can easily guess what is its content or what is its logic. So it is called array of structures. That means there will be an array and the elements in that array are not normal values, they are the structures. That means you can store the contents of various structures variables as an array. Okay, so when you will use this concept array of structures. Okay, for example, you take any class. Okay, for example, there are 60 students in the class, and if you want to store the details of all the 60 students as a single entity. Okay, so in that case I can declare an array of student structure where I can store all the things. That means if there are 60 students, I will create an array of a 60 of size 60 array. That means a struct student some yes with the size 60. That means where you can put the information of the 60 students in that array. Okay friends, so that is called array of structures. So in that case, if you want to collect information of so many things, so many entities under a single name, in that case you can use this concept called array of structures. Okay, I'll show you how to declare this. Okay, the array of structures can be declared as something like this. For example, if I'm having a student structure, I'll declare it as a struct student s of some size 10 or 20. So this is called array of structures, friend. Okay, so how to enter values into this structure s. Okay, so in that case I have to use s of index I dot field names like name, s of index I dot f name. Similarly, s of index I dot roll number. So this is how you can access the individual elements, or you can put the values into that, or you can read the values. So if you want to read for the 10 elements, then I will use a for loop here. So for I is equals to 0, I less than 10, I plus plus, and I'll run for 10 times. So that will access all these elements. Okay, so you can use a scanf to read the values. Similarly, you can use a printf to print the values on the screen. Okay friends, so this is called array of structures. Okay, now I'll show you a small example program. Okay, so that a clear understanding of what is array of structures. Okay friends, so here what I am doing is, so for the simplicity of the program, so I will create an array of 3 structures. Okay, where I will store the details of 3 students. Okay, so just look at this particular program. Nikki Podkora మాట్లాడకరా ప్లీజ్. ఓకేనా, 5 minutes అయిపోయింది. ఓకేనా, జస్ట్ 5 minutes మాట్లాడుకొని పడుకో. Okay friends, so here you can see that I am using a structure called a student here. So this has got 2 members only, because for simplicity I am just declaring only 2 members inside the structure, that is a name and roll number. So now I'll write this main function. So in main function what I am doing here is a struct student, and s is my name of the array, and here I am putting the value size of my array as a 3. Okay, so for simplicity I'm just putting the size of the array as 3. You can take any size friends. Okay, so for simplicity I'm just taking the size as 3. So here you can declare the variable called I here. Okay, so for example I want to use the for loop, I need to have a variable called I of integer type. So here what I'm doing is for I is equals to 0, I less than array size, that is 3, I plus plus. Okay, so what I'm doing here is I'm asking for printf enter student percentage d's details or name and roll number. That means so here you can see that so I'm using I plus 1. Okay friends, so here you may wonder that why I have used this I plus 1. So I want to see my string in the output screen as enter student 1's details, enter student 2's details, enter student 3's details. So for that I have to use this I plus 1 because I is 0. When I make it as a I plus 1, 0 plus 1 means 1. So this will be printed as enter student 1's details. So for that I am using. If you don't want to use it, you can just omit this. You can just ask enter the details of the student. Okay. So here what I am doing here is a scanf. So first one is a string, second one is an integer value. So I will read the values as a yes index I dot name, because this is a string. I am not using ampersand symbol. For reading the roll number, yes index I roll number. Okay friends, so here you can see that I am using this subscript I with my structure variable name. So s of I dot name, s of I dot roll number. Similarly, if I want to print the values on the screen, I have to use another for loop. For I is equals to 0, I less than 3, I plus plus, then I can print these values. Okay, printf name equals to percentage yes. Okay, then roll number is equals to percentage d. Okay, so double quotes comma, then I will write s of I dot name, s of I dot roll number. Please okay, 2 minutes అయిపోయిందన్న ప్లీజ్ కూర్చో అక్కడ just 2 minutes. Just 2 minutes అయిపోయింది కూర్చో. So for printing name, we will write it as a name equals to percentage yes, and slash and roll number is equals to percentage d. Okay, double quote comma, then I have to write it as a s of I dot name comma s of I dot roll number. Okay friends, so this is how you can do this. Okay, return 0. So just look at this particular program. So what is the important concept here is, when you are using array of structures, you have to write it as a arrays name subscript I dot member name. So this is called a array of structures, friend. Okay, so how this will look in the memory. Okay, so I'll draw a small diagram here. Okay, so for example, this is a S with the size 3. So there will be an array will be created here. An array will be created with 3 elements. Okay, this is index 0, index 1, index 2 here. Okay, so what are the contents at index 0 are, this will have a name with the size 20. So that means there will be 0 to 19 and roll number. And again also there is a name with the size 20 and there will be 0 to 19 indexes. Okay, and there will be roll number here. So and again here is a name with the size 20. Okay, and again there is a roll number here. Okay friends, so just look at this particular program. You will have a how you can this array of structures will looks like inside memory. So here a single element is not a single value. This is an entire structure. So there are 3 structures in my array. So structure 1, structure 2, structure 3. That means the details of structure 1, structure 2, structure 3. So in this way you can create an array of structures, friends. So this is the concept of array of structures. Okay, so you can declare an array of structure of any size. You can use this subscript I value with a array variable. Okay, so that is how you can do this. Okay, thank you friends. Please. సరే కామ్గా కూర్చో. ఓకే, ఇంకొక వీడియో చేస్తే అయిపోతుంది. ఓకే, ఇంకా అవ్వలేదు, ఇంకా జస్ట్ 2 minutes. నువ్వు మాట్లాడకుండా ఉండు. ఫింగర్ ఆన్ యువర్ లిప్స్ చెయ్యి, లేకపోతే పడుకో. పడుకోరా ప్లీజ్, కదలకు, ఫోన్ కదిలిపోతుంది. ఓకేనా, అలా పడుకో. ఓకే, జస్ట్ అయిపోయింది ఇంకా. ఎస్, వెరీ గుడ్. అలా ఉండి 5 minutes అయిపోతుంది.